Glorious lovers, you are welcome once again to another online tutorial. In today's tutorial, we are going to be learning how to make this beautiful Sequins Autogele. If you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe. Click the notification button to get notified anytime new video is uploaded. Thank you. Happy viewing. So we are starting our tutorial now. The materials that will be needed for this tutorial are our tape rule, matching thread, scissors, glue gun, wadding, not the very thick one, but it's thick. It's not too light, not the very thick one, the regular ones that is common that we use. Baby fabric. Then lastly, our sequins. So now these are the materials needed for the autogele that is on our base. So now I've already made the base. If you want to learn how I made this V-band, this is two-step V-band, the link will be in this video for you to see how I made this two-step V-band. So I decided to, because I didn't use sequins for the back, so I decided to use part of this fabric I used for the back as the band. You can also do that, or you can use sequins all through. So this is, I've gathered it at the back. I've already made our cap. Now to start with the autogele that is on our turban cap, the measurements needed are for the sequins. For this sequins fabric is 29 inches long by 2.5 inches. 29 inches for the length by 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches in 8 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in 8 places. Now for our baby fabric that we are going to use, the reason for this baby fabric is that we are going to use it to line our sequins. We want to use it to line our sequins. Now for the baby, it is also 29 inches by 2 inches. Baby is 29 inches by 2 inches. You can also use doll face or shining face to line it, but because I have this one at home, so I decided to use it under it. So now the next measurement is our wadding. I measured the wadding in 3 different places, 3 different measurements. I'm going to make 8 steps for the autogele. It's 8 steps I want to make for the autogele. So that's why I cut my sequins 8 and baby 8, the same measurement. So now the measurement for our wadding is in 3 different places. The very first layer down is 21 inches by 1.5 inches. Now the second step is 24 inches by 1.5 inches. 20 inches. Now the last step that is on it is 1.5 inches by 26 inches. So these are the measurements. The first one that will be down like this is 21 inches. The one that will be on top of it is 24 inches. Then the next one is 26 inches. So now let's start. I'm going to take one and use it to demonstrate for us. So we are going to start with our wadding. You can fold it like this, take it to your sewing machine and sew in the middle, not by the tip, at the center. You sew at the center down. You sew it down at the center first. Sew this one first. If you can do this, this is the second way you can do it. You can do it like this and sew first. You can do it like this and sew first, or you place it on your baby or doll face or shiny face like this. Close it like this, like this. Then you take it to your sewing machine and sew in the middle. Sew in the middle. I will do this. I will show us this style, and I will show us the second style now. So this is a wadding that I've sewn. You can see the sewing is at the center, not at the tip, at the center. Now if I've sewn it first like this, I'll place it on my baby like this. If it's short, don't place it from the beginning. Place it, just move it down a little to leave a space here and a space down here. So you place it at the middle like this. Then we fold this place in. You fold this place to in like this. Then you sew at the middle. You sew it down at the middle. Make sure it's firm. It has to be firm. Don't let it be loose like this. Make sure it's firm. When you pull the first one, the second one, drag it very well so that it will be firm on it. So that it will be firm on it. So you can either sew your wadding like this first, or if you can do this directly. So I will take this to my sewing machine and show us how it's being done on the sewing machine. So I'm done sewing our Autogele loop. So there are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see how it is. I sew it at the center. Don't sew it by the tip. It is at the center. So when you are done sewing like this, you can cut off this remaining excess that is there. Cut it off before you put your sequins fabric. So so I've cut all these ones, I've cut off the excess. So now the next thing to do is to place it on our sequence. So this is what you do. The same way we put our baby in the wadding, that's the same way we are going to put our sequence. So you place it on it. Remember, the sequence too is 29 inches by 2.5 inches. 2.5 for the width, 29 for the length. So place it on it like this. Same way. So I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew down. So this is what I'm going to do for everything. This is what I'm going to do for everything, for all the 8 steps. So I'll take it to my sewing machine now and sew. So I have to stop at this point. I have to stop at this point to tell us something I've forgotten. We'll take one of them, that is our 26 inches, which is the last, which will be the one that will be at the last top. We'll take it out, we'll remove it from it. Take one of it like this, remove it, and take one sequence, remove it from everything. We'll put them aside, just like this. We will not sew the sequence on it. Take one of it, remove it from it while we are sewing. So we'll continue sewing. So now I'm done placing, sewing our sequence on our wadding. So this is how it looks like. So I've trimmed off the excess. You trim off the excess, all the excess on it. You trim off all the excess. Now this is one of them. I will explain about this later. So now when I was telling us the measurement, I told us we are making eight lines. 8. You can make yours 9 steps. You can make it 10 steps. So it now depends on you to know, to choose how high you want it to be. So this is how we're going to place. So the last one now, I did not cover it with the sequence. You can see it. So we'll leave it aside first. So we'll come back to that later. So now to arrange our autogele, I will take the first 3 steps. When you are arranging it, you have to arrange it in a curved way. Don't arrange it in a straight way. Arrange it in a curved way. So the next one I'm going to take is our 24 on it. 24. I'll curve it on it. Then the last one of our 26, I will curve it on it. You arrange it in such a way that you have enough down here. So you arrange it like that. So you arrange it like that. So you make sure it's curved while you arrange it. A proper arrangement. Make sure it's curved while you are arranging it. Let it be curved. So you take your needle and thread, you start tacking. You start tacking them together. You tack in a slanting position. This is how I'm putting my needle. See, in a slanting position like this. That is how I'm putting my needle. You slant it. Slant it. Place it on a flat surface like this so that it can be equal. So you slant your needle like this. Look at how I'm putting my needle like this. So I'll continue like that. That is how I will put them together. I'll continue like that till I get to this end. When I'm done, I'll come back to show us the finished look. I will knot this place now because I'm done. So I'll cut off the excess. I'll cut off the excess. You cut off the excess. So I'm done cutting off the excess. This is what I have. This is what I have. You can see how beautiful it is. Fine. So now I'm going to put this aside and start work on this one that we left. This one that I said we will keep aside. 26 inches. 26 inches length. So our sequence that is 29 inches by 2.5 inches. So, and I'll take my glue gun. I'll take my glue gun. Just look at what I will do. Because we need to cover this place. We don't want our stitches here to show. So we need to cover it with the last one, which is this one. Just watch with this rough side facing you. Your sequence, the right side facing down, the wrong side facing you. And your wadding, the wrong side facing you, the right side facing down. You place it like this. Then you take your glue gun, your hot glue gun, put it on it neatly. Make sure you do it in a very neat way. And as you are doing it, let it be firm. I'm almost done doing that. So this is the last part. So this is it. This is how it looks like. So you trim off the excess. So look at the front part. It doesn't show any sewing. So I will take the pleats that we have done. I'll place it on it like this, from one end to the other. So I'm going to use a glue gun to put it in place. I'll gum it on it. Let me start it so that you can see what I'm doing. I'll put my gum in the center like that. Put it on it. on to gum the last step of our Sequins Autogele. So you can see how beautiful it is, and it is tiny, it is not wide. See how beautiful it is. So I'm done. So the next thing to do now is to put the hand where we're going to use to tie it together. So that is what I want to put now. The measurement is 5 inches by 11 inches. 5 inches by 11 inches. If you want long hand, you can make it 12 inches. 5 inches by 11 inches. Now this is how I'll fix. I doubled this my fabric because the fabric I use for the cap is very light, so that's why I doubled this one. So this is how you are going to do the hand. Fix the hand. This is how you are going to fix the hand. So with the wrong side, I want to use this as an example of the wrong side because this is where I've sewn this. With the wrong side like this, you place it like this, you pull it so that it will be tight on top of one another. If you already know how you tie the handle of any gele you make, you can do it your own way. So you pull it like this, then you take your needle and thread. The way I'm holding it, I'm making it very, very tight. You make sure you pack everything together. Look at what I'm doing again. This is the last one. I'll make sure I put it on it like this. This is it. Then you put your needle. I told us there is no rule in tacking. Anyhow you feel you want to tack, you tack like that. This fabric, I will use sequins fabric. I'm using this fabric because this is the fabric I used for the base of my cap. This is the fabric I use, that's why I'm using this fabric. So this is it. Then when I'm done like this, I'll remove the needle, then I'll take it to my sewing machine and close this place up. I'll take it to my sewing machine, I'll close it up. I'll close it up like this. Then also close up this place. I can open up this place like this. And sew from this side to this place, to this place. So this that is how I'll finish this. Now I'll do the same thing to the other hand. So when I'm done, I'll come back to show us the final look of our beautiful Autogele turban cap. So I'm done putting our handle to our Sequins Autogele turban cap. This is the final look. Now I will take my turban cap. I'm not going to fix them together. It's going to be separate. So I'll put my cap on the mannequin and come and show us the final look of how it looks like. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. If you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe for more exciting videos. Lovers, this is the finished look of our Sequins Autogele. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to my channel. If you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe. Click the notification button to get notified anytime new video is loaded. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you next time. Bye.